Yes.
All right, welcome back to Smile Jamaica, folks. So you keep doing the same thing in a relationship over and over and over and over and over and over. It doesn't matter how much your partner talks to you about your habits, you still continue to do them. So how much is too much of anything in a relationship? How far can your tolerance level go?
Why you look for me for? Where you going for, miss? Girl?
I think when you start, ask yourself, are the facilities at the Oman prison really bad? Can I live there comfortably? Then that's a good indication that let it go.
Let the worst pass? Oh, till death do us part. Is that right?
Till death do us part.
So make it kill you, and then you say, we're going to call it quits.
So for example, cheating. How much cheating is too much cheating? Like you cheat one time, and you say, okay.
There's a price for how much
you cheated. But when you cheat 2 times, I mean, for some people, 1 time is enough. But if you reach 2, like, why would you be in a relationship with a serial cheater?
Because he keeps saying he's sorry.
Like every month.
He comes with a nice gift and some roses.
Why Spanish Town? At the first Mrs. Spanish Town, emerged from behind the camera. I say a serial cheater, Spanish Town goes like him say, you call me name a while ago. I'm not even Spanish Town. What happened now?
It did look like that for true.
Yeah, it was like a present.
Everybody have different tolerance levels. There are some people who will just, there are some things, once you do one of it, you get a wrong bong.
Yeah.
That's it. I guess depending on how vested you are and whether you are in a relationship like boyfriend-girlfriend or a relationship marriage, some people may have a higher tolerance and may forgive more.
No, if somebody keep cheating, at some point you have to decide, say, well, either cheating is okay to you, but if it's not okay to you, I don't know why.
You never see somebody yet who cheating is not okay to sit down in a relationship and be cheated on every single day.
And cheating is not okay to them? And them sustain it and it...
Can't let him do.
No, then it's okay to them.
I can't.
If they start saying...
But it mash them down. But they can't leave.
Why they can't leave?
Because they cannot leave.
They
in love.
They shackle. They don't have a key to the shackle.
Not emancipation. No celebration. This is the time to start thinking that, let's put this discussion within the context.
I think after a while,
of emancipation and independence. You either get to a point where you just say, this is ridiculous, or you get to, some people get comfortable with their relationships that are built on the cheating foundation. Like the husband cheats, it's not a problem, they're married 10, 20, 30 years ago long. I've seen it with my own eyes. It becomes
and he's cheating consistently for the 10, 20, 30 years?
That's what he does. I've seen it. For some people, to me, infidelity is something that I don't know how you forgive it and move on. Because I don't think it's ever something that you forget. I mean, if you breach that trust one time, when you get set to leave the house the next time and you tell me say you're going X, I mean, I wonder if you really know why. I kudos to people who do, because marriage counselors and relationship counselors tell you it can happen. And that trust can be rebuilt.
Yeah.
But it would really take a serious
effort. It takes work. How much debt is too much? Like?
Debt is not a good thing. Is this your partner's debt, or is this your joint debt, or is this the debt that your partner could put you in?
Well, I'm thinking depending on the nature of the relationship, your partner's debt very well could become yours as well. And just how much debt is too much? Like, at what point do you say to them, no, you can't run up no more bill, you can't owe no more people. Let us focus on paying back these things, working hard to clear that. We not try
Get ourselves
no
into
more.
more.
Yeah.
You know that marriage counselors will tell you that the number one reason why relationships break up
It's finances.
is finances.
It's
It's not
finances.
infidelity.
No,
It's financial
finances.
infidelity. It always has to do with money.
Yeah.
So as we talk about how much debt and this one, how much spending is too much, these are the things that have the power to mash it up right out the gate.
How much
Right?
debt? And that goes both ways, by the way. I'm saying it because some men are in relationships and they want to say to the woman,
Slow
one
down.
less bag, please. One less pair of shoes, please. We can't afford it. Just stop. And it's a similar.
I don't think shoes are ever the issue, personally speaking.
Guilty. But it's important. It's important. Too much spending. How much partying is too much? When more time is spent partying
Without you.
than quality time, then the partying is too much. Like every night, you're gone out. And when you come in, you just bed and go sleep.
But, you
Then
know,
it's not a house
We need-
we're running here, it's a hotel.
we need some of these men on the couch one Tuesday, because Marvin's reactions are always priceless.
Love it.
Always. Or maybe Marvin needs to be on a soul session because he look like he have a lot to talk about.
No, you don't have enough time for
True.
Marvin Beer.
Could do a back-to-back
Trust
two
me.
episode series. Yeah, Chief? Me like it. As a matter of fact, Chad suggested to me last night
Marvin
that
is a
the
mini-series.
crew should be a guest. Like
On,
1 week
on
it should-
Simpson sessions?
I tell him it's a one season. Right now, we don't have the time.
That sound like a mini-series. How much arguing is too much? Oh, if you're arguing every day and all the time,
Everything is a problem.
that's just
Yeah.
too much. And I'm saying arguing because you can disagree daily. You can disagree daily, but it doesn't have to be arguing.
And when it also starts to get into your headspace, so your physical self, you have a physical reaction where there's a headache or you start to feel, run down or depressed, and that starts to affect your health, and it's all linked. When you start to feel that coming on, too much.
It's too much.
Too much.
Too much.
How much drinking is too much? That's not odd. You can tell.
No, I
Then,
don't care if you come home drunk so much time that you can't find your way into the house. Hello?
Or drinking tends to come with some other things.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like physical abuse or...
You see, at the core of it, all the things that we've been talking about really just speaks to a level of discomfort in your relationship. And a disconnect in your relationship. If you're constantly arguing, there's discomfort, we're disconnected. If you're partying too much, we're disconnected. If
Something is wrong at the core.
Yes, if you drink every night, you come in drunk. We can't connect. No way, makes no sense.
You're always late from work.
Disconnected.
Something in the house you don't want to go home to.
Every day, you are work more than the boss.
You open up, you lock it
What
down.
you working for? The trophy at the workplace.
But also, what are you working on?
Every day.
Or who are you working
Every day you have to work overtime? Every day?
Well, it happens. Overtime is a thing. But,
Every day?
overtime.
Every day?
Listen, not during COVID. Yeah, okay.
Also, you can, and yes, it's there, and yes, you can make more money, but the person at your house, I like to say to people, you're earning money to build your dream house that you will never live in. Because until you retire, you don't spend no quality time in this house, but you say you work so hard for build. You spend no quality time with the children that you say you're working hard to support. You're not spending quality time with the wife that you say you're working hard to provide for. When you're going to spend time? When you retire and the children have moved out and gone about
And
their
don't
business.
resent you for the fact
And
that
the
you
wife
weren't there.
is so disconnected from you already that We're not going to live in the house like two people where I spend time at one hotel.
Hotel.
So
Separate
in the long
rooms.
run, Simi, it makes no sense. Really, it doesn't.
Next one says how much social media is too much. That's a whole show by
Jesus.
itself. But as we mentioned, this social media thing, we've been discussing this clip that's been going viral, that has gone viral on social media, with a young man who goes to pick up his wife and his mother is in the front seat. An argument ensues because the wife would like to sit in the front seat of her car. Mommy is saying, I ain't getting up. You may be his wife. Yeah, you here now, but I was here forever. I've been here. I'm going to be here. And the poor little man is in the middle. Don't know what to do.
I don't know why he's in the middle and doesn't know what to do. His wife said it's her car. His mother doesn't want to move from the front seat. I would go in the back seat and say, honey, since it's your car, drive. Mommy, since you like the front seat, stay. And me, would I just go in at the back? Me now get up in the middle because this is some kindergarten.
It's also clear that there's some other issues because, as the wife said, why is it that every time there's something to do with your mother, there's a problem? So this is a mommy, but really, it's not a mommy-wife issue because obviously he is in the middle and he does not know what to do.
Yeah.
I watched this and I was like, man, this is tough. How do you treat with this? Because this is his mother, she's in the front. But mommy's not really helping the situation.
No,
because what she's saying to the wife is that no matter who you think you is, I am who I am. Your car, your husband, my son, I'm not getting up. So she's actually fueling the fire. Was the wife overreacting? I'm not sure. I think she was.
I think she was. And I'm going to, for me, this issue with the mother didn't happen overnight.
Clearly,
and before you married him, you understood that this was going to be an issue.
Yes, but he have to he leave his mother to cleave onto you, not so?
No, if you saw this mother, you know no cleaving wasn't going to happen. That was wishful thinking.
Oh, so you're saying she knew that
once you took up this man and this mother, you know what you're getting into. Look at that mother. That mother looked like she was going to leave him to cleave. No. So to me, I'm not saying I wouldn't have an issue, but I would have probably gone in the back, and then when we got home, I would say to him, listen now, that can never happen again. So let's establish some rules about that. But particularly with your friend being there and other people being there, I don't know if I would, because at the end of the day, the person who I think got it the most was him. It's him. So I don't know if I would have put him through that because him not responsible for his mother's actions either. What am I hoping that
he could have done something decisive in the moment? I don't know what that thing would have been.
He couldn't tell his mother to come out, Simone. Come on, I'm mother. So I don't know. I don't really know what she was asking because what's he gonna say to his mom? Come out? If I was the mother and then she says my car, I probably would have come out and took a bus. I wouldn't stay in the car.
Can I tell you, if I were that wife, I would have probably taken a bus myself. I would not have. I would have just said okay, and I would have either walked to where I'm going, or take the bus and then take it up later.
Me not spend my bus fare. Me smelling at the back. The car I go same place. But when I reach home, we're gonna have a discussion about also ever moving forward. This is not gonna happen. And then I didn't like it's my car. Don't do that.
No, I heard you talking to Berger about that. But I think to me, that woman is carrying a lot of deep-seated anger and pain. She obviously feels like she's been wronged. She doesn't feel like she's been elevated to the status she deserves. Some men are still married to their mothers. And sometimes that's a problem. We're not saying men and their mothers aren't to have healthy relationships.
But the problem I have is that women see these men who are married to their mothers and think that after he marries me, he's going to divorce his mother. So either you're going to make up your mind, say the two are going to marry to the mother, or go find a next husband. Other than that, the two are going to live in misery perpetually, and it not going to work. Because if he married to his mother, I'm going to divorce him. As me said, him should have just go in her back and say, your car, drive. Mommy, since you's a driving trophy, staying at the front.
So you would want that lady to go and drive you the way she vexed? Me nah go no care
I
with
think
her.
if I were him and said that, they both would find a way to work it out.
We'll have a take a break. Talk amongst yourselves. We'll be right back.